Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to be taking a look at Ligolo MP, which is the multiplayer version of Ligolo. Haven't really seen too many videos on this. Want to make a quick video on it, show you how it works. If we do an IP config over here, we see that we have two IP addresses, right? We got this 192.168.12.169, then 10.10.10.130. I'll hop back over to my Kali machine. I go to ping that 10.10.10.130. We see I cannot. But I can ping 192.168. I think I can. 12.169. Let's see. I can't ping that one either. I don't know what network I'm on here. I'm going to change my network out. I'm on British. Oh, probably because it's a Windows machine, so it probably doesn't like to be pinged. Let's go ahead and do it like an mmap. TACP 445, TACPN for that same IP address. We'll see if I can hit it this time. Oh, it's still showing filter. Let's see here. IP address is mine. I'm on 12.168. That was 12.169, right? 12.169. Gateway of 12.2. It's a weird gateway. That's right. For some reason, I feel like I should be able to ping that. Maybe because I haven't set this thing up yet. Maybe because it's a server and nothing's actually happening to it yet. And also connection specific DNS is that right there. Let's go ahead and hop over here and we'll figure this out like real quick. Network, Republic. Back over here. Change adapter options, right? 0. Enable it, then we'll re-enable it. Go ahead and we'll also see VIP version 4. Okay, it is doing both of those. Go IP config again. 12.169. Let's go and try to ping again. I'm going to try to ping this guy over here, 12.168. How about that? I haven't set this thing up. Nothing's happened with this guy yet. Okay, we can ping that at least. Literally, like out of the box, just started it, made a user, and then that was it. So that's why it's even still small. I haven't even installed the VMware tools on it. All right, so we have that, and we have this new Ligolo MP, right? So let's go ahead and do as soon as you do a sudo apt update and everything, you should get this Ligolo folder. If not, literally just do a Ligolo, and then you go into Ligolo MP, see if it actually shows up, Ligolo MP. Okay, you can actually install it like that also. Right, you say yes, go for a sudo apt install, right, and that'll go ahead and install it also. But once we get that, we do a Ligolo MP. Then if we do a tac help, we can see that we can now change the port, right? Which we could change the port on the other one, but this is how we change the port. We have our agent address right here, and then our operator address down here. This is the address for operators to connect to for the multiplayer. This is your agent address of what the victim machine is going to connect to. Let's go ahead and we will do a quick Ligolo MP for sudo Ligolo MP. And then we're just going to do that tac agent ADDR. We'll say quad zeros, and we'll say port 8443. Enter there. And I'm going to need my IP address, so I'll do an if config over here, grab my IP address. Okay. We see that we have this admin, and then login, whatever else is admin, yes. We just hit enter here, because this is who we're going to connect as. Since nobody else is connected yet, we'll just connect as this person. And there we go. We now have Ligolo MP up and running. So how do we make a new agent file? Right, we need to send that agent file over. So we can do a control end, and we tell it where to save. We'll say home Kali desktop. So we'll just call it agent.exe. My server is going to be my machine's IP address, or whatever, if it's a tunnel or whatever else, that tunnel's IP address. And then with a port, we have to put in the 8443. Obfuscate doesn't really do anything, so we'll just hit submit like right here. That's going to create my agent.exe and home Kali desktop, just like it would, just like whenever you do an agent.exe for the Ligolo-ng, you have to actually do the tac connect and all the other things. This does it for you. So now if I cd into my desktop, stack LA or agent.exe, we see that that does exist. Let's go ahead and transfer this over to the other machine. So I'll start up a Python server. All right, and that started on port 80 there, or 8000, that's fine. And I am 192.168. I already forgot it. 12.168. We'll go ahead and let's do a curl HTTP 192.168. 12.168. 8000. Agent.exe. taco agent.exe. This might get picked up by antivirus. I'm not going to show you guys how to bypass that yet. That might be in a later video. Most likely will get picked up by antivirus, at least it should. Okay. Doing great Windows. All right, nothing shut off on here, so this is literally just got built. We'll exit again. And now what we have to do is just run that agent.exe. Let's see if it gets picked up now. Okay, we run that agent.exe, and we see that nothing comes back, right? We hop over here, we can see that we are now connected, and we are relaying. Awesome. Now we want to get this 10.10.10.130 network, though, that 10.10.10/24 network into here, right? So if we hit enter on that guy, we can start a relay. Okay. From here, say okay, it's now relaying. All right, we can enter again. You can start a redirector if you want, or you can add a route. A redirector is when you are doing a double hop kind of thing. We'll do an add a route. We're going to say a CIDR 10.10.10.130 or 10.10.10/24. We'll say submit. Okay, cool. We now have a route now, right? Cool. Go and check our IP route. Okay, and that route now exists. Going out of tunnel 0, which is this machine up here, which is our Ligolo up there. So I can now ping. Well, I couldn't ping before, so we actually have no idea if this is going to work or not. But then there we go. Okay, cool. So we actually can ping that 10.10.10.130, and it's going through, and it's connecting off to that other machine. Well, I can ping 10.10.10.130. I'm not allowed to ping 192.168.12.168 Windows. I don't know. But we can see that that is how we can use the Ligolo MP. Now, how do we add in other operators? If we do a control A, we can see that we can add in operators. So we can say control A, and then we're going to use the control N. We can add in a new operator. So when they say name Ryan, the server, which is the address of the server that I'm on right now. We'll say, hey, server is running on 192.168.12.168 on port 8443. If you forget, there it is. Okay, I guess I don't know if you can actually do quad zeros. You say if they're an admin or not. If you want to, just hit spacebar there and hit submit. We have now created Ryan. Now, if we go down and hit enter on his name, we can now export him, demote him, or remove him. Okay, let's go ahead and click export. Save to, and we're just going to say desktop. We can see that this is going to create a JSON file. So we'll say desktop/Ryan.json so we know who it belongs to. Submit. Okay. Now, if I go ahead and I'm just going to open up a whole new Terminator terminal here. Now, if I go ahead and I CD into my desktop, attack LA for Ryan.json, there it is. We go and cat that Ryan.json. We can see it is a JSON file. This admin is true. Shows you a server to connect to and everything else. All right, so now we have this JSON file running and everything like that. So now how do we run this? Let's go ahead and we'll do a sudo Ligolo-MP attack client. Then we'll do attack help. Okay, it says to enable verbose mode or whatever else. Let's go ahead and try that. Or let's just go ahead and try just do a client. Enter here. Okay. And now we have this login server and is admin. We're going to do a control N for new. And we have this Ryan.json file. We'll enter there. And we can go ahead and enter on that. Connecting or trying to connect like right now. It's actually trying to connect to myself, so I don't really know how well it's going to work. All right. Content deadline exceeded. Okay. So it didn't like that. Let's go ahead and try that one more time. Then if it still doesn't like that, let's go ahead and make the server quad zeros 8443. We'll try something like that, right? You know what though? Our server is actually running on port. That one, like right there. 58. I'm trying to connect to an agent, aren't I? Let's go ahead and delete him, and we'll do that again, right? So we'll say export again. Actually, we'll go to cancel. Can I say submit like right here? Okay, let's actually see if I can actually change up the JSON file. I wonder if I can do that. I don't know if I can. But yeah, I messed up. Go ahead and sublime that Ryan.json file. See what happens here. Let's go ahead and see if I can change this. Oh, like right here. All right. To what it actually is supposed to connect to, which is 58008. I don't know if I can or not. I haven't tried that yet. 58008. Save that. Cool. We saved that. Go ahead and try to enter on him. Get up here. Move him. Okay. Okay. Make a new one. Ryan.json. We'll select that. We'll enter there. Connect. Oh, so that does work. So we can actually just change up the JSON file and hop like right in. Okay, so we can see now, and yes, this does work. So obviously, whenever it says server, whenever you create a new one over here, right, a new operator, that server link right there is obviously supposed to be our server. I don't know why I did 8443. Used to make it agent addresses, whatever. So I can say 58008. And I can name this one something else like Bob, right? I'm going to submit. Okay, there's Bob. We'll hit enter on here, export him, bob.json. And then all we have to do is send these files to that user, right? Now, obviously, since you're most likely going to send to a bunch of hackers, they're all going to look at the JSON file and they're going to change the information in it and they're going to do what they want to do with it. But if we go ahead and we exit out here, we'll Q to quit, and we do a Ligolo MP client, we do a control N to add new, and we do bob.json, and we enter here, connect, and we are now connected. So now you can have multiple machines going back to that one server, all connected, all being able to do these relays and everything else. Right, so we can all do whatever we want going through that one machine. That's how Ligolo MP works. Hope you learned something. Hope you liked the video. Sorry for the little technical difficulties there, but it's just kind of what happens. So y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you all later.